The big issue for CSX and other railroad operators is the sharp drop in oil prices. Brennan explains why.
Plummeting energy prices have been creating all kinds of pros and cons for railroad operators, making this earnings season especially important.
First quarter earnings should continue to be very healthy for no other reason than the weather so far has been relatively mild, at least relative to last year's miserable winter. So they have easy comps.
Longer term, however, there are three major ways railroad operators could feel the effects of falling energy prices. The first is oil shipments. A fast-growing business since the fracking boom started, crude carloads have surged more than 2,000% since 2006. So far, those volumes are still increasing. What may slow down this year is the volume of fracking materials like sand and steel as new oil production begins to ebb. Still, analysts note this is just a fraction of overall rail traffic. The second factor, cheaper fuel, one of the biggest costs for operators.
The largest consumer of diesel fuel in North America is the Union Pacific. So we'll see diesel fuel costs fall. That'll certainly help their financial statements. They're also collecting fuel surcharges on last month's price of fuel, so that helps. The yield is still good, the cost is down. That should boost profitability in the current quarter and the next couple of quarters.
But lower diesel prices also make trucking more competitive, and that could pull some intermodal business to road from rail. Third, natural gas has tumbled as well, and that could tamp down demand for coal, which has experienced something of a rebound, as utilities have restocked supplies after last winter's harsh weather. That could create a headwind, since coal, despite a years-long slide, remains one of the biggest businesses for the railroads. Nonetheless, a strengthening economy will mean more goods moving across the country in 2015, from autos to building materials to food. So while plunging energy prices could impact this industry, experts say the railroads are still on track. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Brennan.